The new Maine Brewing Company is a fairly new establishment in the Arlington area that holds a multitude of events almost every day of the week. However, the best thing you can find every Tuesday night, besides a cool and refreshing beverage, is a chance to listen to the UTA Jazz Band jam. Here at Texas Live, the Cotton Bowl hosted Battle of the Bands, where two marching bands, one from Penn State, one from Memphis, came together and played music for the masses. People of all ages were able to enjoy it, including the little ones.
That band. Memphis.
As two bands battled it out. One of the cool things that the Idea Center offers is that you can study or get tutored out in the open, at a desk, or even you can get tutored or study Earth and Science history within one of their quiet spaces. When you think of a traditional cafe, you might imagine a barista with an apron on serving you coffee from behind a counter. However, the Japanese Culture Society here at UTA has put up a pop-up cafe here in the MAC building, and it's a little out of the ordinary.
Hi, I'm May.
Hi.
Rar, I'm Mimi.
Hi, nice to meet y'all. AT&T Stadium is home to one of the most significant college bowl games in college football history. And for one particular Memphis player, they got to experience that history first as a spectator, and now this year, they get to do it as a player. This is the third Level Up event that the basement has put on since it opened its doors in September. Unfortunately, the last event and this one are about as dead as my Call of Duty character.
Beef, it's what's for dinner. Or maybe not, after hearing from UTA's Veggie Club. Kylan Riley has more with the story.
Just last Thursday, the newly formed Veggie Club set up an information table outside of the UTA library, helping to spread the word about vegan alternatives to meat and animal rights.
I try to change the idea of what a vegan is, and I try to promote and show people that we are all really just vegan.
Making today's event possible, the UTA Veggie Club partnered with Animal Equality, a nonprofit global organization whose main focus is to bring awareness to what happens to animals before they go to slaughter. Animal Equality provided the Veggie Club with VR goggles to show students in very graphic detail a 360-degree experience of some livestock around the world.
It's just something I really, am passionate about sharing with others, and so it's really nice to be able to come out to UTA and be able to share this with the students.
In just 3.5 hours, Maciero estimated over 50 students stopped at the Veggie Club table to talk about vegan food alternatives or tried on the VR experience.
Yeah, it was really intense. It's really hard to watch. Seeing them, like the animals suffer, because a lot of times they didn't die immediately. They just kind of suffered, laid around, and struggled for a little bit before they died.
Maciero says he is not trying to make people vegans overnight, but to make people consider the gruesome steps it takes to get meats to market and to instead think of vegan alternatives.
I do think that we need to have a more open mentality where I show people that I'm just like them, right? I don't think I'm better than them. I don't think I'm anything different from them. I'm like them. The only difference is that I'm choosing to eat differently. It's just, it really means a lot. That's why I love being here.
Despite being a new club to UTA, the Veggie Club is continuing to gain new members and interests at every event they hold. I'm Kylan Riley, UTA News. The 84th Annual Cotton Bowl kicks off this weekend, and the area around Dallas, Texas will have plenty of sports hubs where fans can watch this landmark game. One such establishment is the Malarkey's Tavern on the corner of Trinity Mills and Addison in the northern part of Dallas. Traditionally a Penn State fan bar, owner Robert Martin is expecting a fun turnout as the Nittany Lions take on the Memphis Tigers.
There's a lot of rawing, a lot of cheering, a lot of yelling. Every first down, people are screaming. Every bad call by the refs, people are screaming.
Martin says fans of both Penn State and Memphis are welcome to enjoy the Cotton Bowl at Malarkey's.
We have a reputation. Our food is great. Our two chefs have been here for 8 years.
Any fans of college football this year that make their way to Malarkey's will see plenty of people ordering lots of drinks and food, including the tavern's famous Malarkey Balls. And of course, expect a friendly atmosphere on game day.
I'm a guy that's trying to turn this neighborhood bar into a place that people walk through that front door can be proud of.
On Cotton Bowl Day, the Malarkey's Tavern could be, in true Cotton Bowl fashion, hashtag like no other.
The city of Fort Worth and Arlington have put restrictions on everyone that affects both students and workers, many either making changes to their daily routine or not being able to work at all unless given permission. Kylan Riley shares with us how receiving that special permission has affected his work life.
On March 24th, Mayor Betsy Price initiated a stay-at-home order to the city, telling non-essential business employees to stay at home, which means that I still gotta go to work. My job as a contract retail specialist sends me to various retail stores all over the DFW area, one of which being the Walgreens that you see directly behind me. And since the city has deemed me an essential employee, I get to come outside and smell the fresh air. However, my freedom is still limited. I can only go directly to and from work, with the only exceptions being to pick up essentials at the grocery store. In the event that I get stopped by police enforcing the stay-at-home order, I've been instructed by my boss to show the officers documentation given to me by the company I work for, as well as another letter of authorization provided by whatever retail store I'm on my way to. According to the executive order, those in violation of the order could receive fines of up to $1,000 or up to 180 days in jail. So I keep these documents on me at all times. At the time of recording, the order is set to be lifted on April 7th. However, should people continue getting sick in the Fort Worth area, it is very possible the order could be extended. I'm Kylan Riley, UTA News.
In the time since Kylan's recording, Tarrant County has extended the stay-at-home order until April 30th. Until the stay-at-home order is lifted, students will continue to do everything, including school and work, from home.